What if I told you that in just 6 months, you could completely transform your financial life? I'm not talking about wishful thinking or vague dreams, I'm talking about real, tangible results. Picture this: 6 months from today, your debts shrinking, your savings growing, and opportunities opening up that seemed impossible before. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's not. The truth is, most people underestimate what they can achieve in half a year because they're too focused on surviving instead of thriving. Today, I'm here to show you how to flip the script. 6 months, 180 days, 4,320 hours. It might seem like a blip in the grand scheme of life, but when approached with discipline and the right strategies, this short span of time can be a financial game changer. Let's face it, the financial market, your personal habits, and the economy won't wait for you to catch up. Whether it's inflation eating away at your paycheck or missed investment opportunities slipping through your fingers, time is not on your side. But here's the good news: 6 months is enough to learn, adapt, and take action. You don't need to be born rich, have insider connections, or be a financial wizard to succeed. All you need is a willingness to face the truth about your financial situation and the courage to change it. Are you ready? Let's dive deep into the roadmap that will take you from where you are now to where you've always wanted to be. Before we talk about strategies, we need to address why so many people struggle financially. Most financial struggles don't stem from a lack of income, they stem from a lack of knowledge and discipline. The consumer trap. Everywhere you look, society is screaming at you to spend. Advertisements, social media influencers, and even your friends are pushing you into a cycle of spending on things you don't need. If you've ever felt guilty about not keeping up with the latest trends, congratulations, you've been targeted by the consumer trap. Breaking free requires a mindset shift. You must learn to distinguish between what's essential and what's expendable. The debt spiral. Debt is a modern-day plague. Credit cards, payday loans, and buy now pay later schemes are designed to keep you financially enslaved. If you're making minimum payments on your debts, you're not climbing out of a hole, you're digging it deeper. The key to escaping this trap is prioritizing high-interest debts and eliminating them with laser focus. Lack of financial education. Most people don't understand the basics of budgeting, investing, or wealth building because no one taught them. Schools focus on algebra and history but skip the practical knowledge of managing money. In 2025, ignorance is no longer an excuse. Knowledge is everywhere, and your willingness to learn could be your greatest asset. Transforming your financial life in 6 months might sound ambitious, but it's entirely achievable if you commit to practical, actionable steps. This plan breaks down each month into specific tasks that are easy to follow, even if you're a beginner. Let's dive deep into the details of each month, ensuring you have the tools, strategies, and mindset to succeed. Month 1, take control of your current finances. The first month is all about awareness. You can't fix what you don't understand. Your financial transformation begins with clarity about your current situation. Step 1, create a financial snapshot. List all your debts, include credit cards, student loans, car loans, and any personal debts. Write down the interest rates, minimum payments, and total balances for each. List all your assets. This includes your savings, investments, retirement accounts, or anything of value that you could liquidate if needed. Track your expenses. Use a spreadsheet or a free app like Mint, Pocket Guard, or YNAB. You need a budget to categorize every dollar you spend. Focus on the past 3 months for a clear picture of your spending habits. Calculate your net worth. Subtract your total debts from your total assets. This number might be negative, but don't panic, it's just your starting point. Step 2, create a budget that works. A budget isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritizing what matters most. Use the 50/30/20 rule as a guideline. 50% for necessities like housing, food, and utilities. 30% for wants like entertainment and dining out. 20% for savings and debt repayment. Let me give you a practical tip: start using cash envelopes for discretionary spending. When the cash runs out, you know you've hit your limit. Month 2, cut the fat. With your financial snapshot in hand, the second month is about identifying areas where you can save money. Step 1, audit your subscriptions. Go through your bank and credit card statements to identify subscriptions you rarely use. Common culprits include streaming services, gym memberships, and premium apps. Cancel or downgrade these immediately. Step 2, reduce fixed costs. Call your service providers and negotiate better deals for internet, cable, or phone plans. Many companies offer discounts if you ask, especially if you mention switching to a competitor. Step 3. Embrace frugality in everyday choices. Cook meals at home instead of eating out. Batch cooking can save time and money. Use public transportation, carpool, or bike instead of driving to save on gas and maintenance. Shop secondhand for clothing or household items. Thrift stores and online platforms like Poshmark can help you save big. This is another practical tip for you. Download a cashback app like Rakuten or Honey to save on online purchases. Month 3. Increase your income. While cutting expenses is powerful, increasing your income is transformative. Month 3 focuses on finding ways to earn more money. Step 1. Leverage your skills. Identify skills or talents you already have that could earn you extra cash. Are you good at writing? Try freelance work on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Do you have a hobby like photography or baking? Turn it into a side hustle. Step 2. Explore the gig economy. The gig economy offers flexible opportunities to earn. Consider driving for ride-sharing services, Uber or Lyft. Delivering food, DoorDash or Instacart. Pet sitting or dog walking, Rover. Selling crafts or products, Etsy or Facebook Marketplace. Step 3. Monetize what you already own. Rent out a spare room on Airbnb. Sell unused items on eBay or Craigslist. Rent out tools or equipment you rarely use. Here it is another practical tip for you. Use your extra income to build momentum in paying off debt or jump-starting your savings. Month 4. Attack debt aggressively. By the 4th month, you've likely freed up some cash through savings and side income. Now it's time to channel that money into paying off debts. Step 1. Choose your debt payoff method. The snowball method: pay off your smallest debt first. This gives you quick wins and builds motivation. The avalanche method: focus on debts with the highest interest rates. This saves you the most money in the long run. Step 2. Make debt payments automatic. Set up automatic payments to ensure you never miss a due date. Even small, consistent payments can have a big impact. Step 3. Avoid new debt. Stop using credit cards for now. Stick to cash or debit for all purchases. If emergencies arise, use your growing savings instead of taking out loans. This is my practical tip for you: call your creditors and ask for lower interest rates. Many will accommodate if you've been consistent with payments. Month 5. Build an emergency fund. Now that you've made progress on your debt, it's time to create a financial safety net. Step 1. Set a savings goal. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses. Start with a smaller goal, like $1,000, as your initial cushion. Step 2. Open a high-yield savings account. Keep your emergency fund separate from your daily checking account to avoid the temptation to dip into it. High-yield savings accounts or money market accounts offer better interest rates. Step 3. Automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account each payday. Even $50 per paycheck adds up over time. A practical tip for you: use windfalls like tax refunds or bonuses to boost your emergency fund. Month 6. Start investing. By the 6th month, you've laid the groundwork. It's time to make your money work for you. Step 1. Understand your investment options. For beginners, focus on straightforward and relatively low-risk options: index funds and ETFs. These track the performance of a specific market index, like the S&P 500. They're affordable and diversified. Retirement accounts: contribute to your 401k or open an IRA if you're a resident in the United States or any equivalent account in your own country. Take advantage of employer matching if available. Robo-advisors: platforms like Betterment or Wealthfront create diversified portfolios tailored to your goals and risk tolerance. Step 2. Start small but be consistent. Investing doesn't require a lot of money upfront. Many platforms allow you to start with as little as $50. The key is consistency. Regular contributions add up over time. Step 3. Educate yourself further. Investing is a lifelong skill. Read books like The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham or A Random Walk Down Wall Street by Burton Malkiel. Attend webinars, follow credible financial news sources, and consult with a financial advisor if needed. This practical tip is something I actually use for myself: avoid trying to time the market. Instead, Use dollar cost averaging, investing a fixed amount regularly regardless of market conditions. Why 6 months can change everything. Imagine what your life could look like in 6 months. Picture yourself waking up without the weight of debt on your shoulders. Imagine having the confidence to invest, knowing that your money is growing while you sleep. Think about the freedom to say yes to opportunities because you've built a financial cushion. This isn't just about money, it's about reclaiming control of your life. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable of discipline and transformation. The path won't be easy. There will be sacrifices, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But every step forward is a step toward freedom, security, and opportunity. Let me leave you with this: 6 months will pass whether you take action or not. The question is, where will you be when it does? Will you still be struggling with the same financial problems, or will you look back and thank yourself for starting today? The tools are in your hands. The knowledge is accessible. The opportunities are waiting. But no one is going to do this for you. The decision to change your financial future starts with you. So, are you ready to commit to 6 months of focus, discipline, and growth? Are you ready to prove to yourself and the world that you can break free from financial limitations? The journey starts now, and I believe in you. Let's go out there and make the next 6 months the most transformative of your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. Sharing this video with your friends would also mean a lot. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback helps me create even better content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.